Hey everyone, it's Grant from the future. I just wanted to show you guys my first ever, I guess you can call it Muay Thai bout. It is with the Muay Thai Development League. It was a kind of a harder sparring ish, if you want to call it that. It wasn't a full smoker or anything, or nor an amateur fight, but it was, a good experience and something to really get the tone set for fighting and everything. And I just wanted to have you guys enjoy. All right, now get into the fight. This guy was awesome. He was really just a great competitor, all around great dude. Super nice afterwards as well. Really enjoyed going against him and competing. So I came into this fight really wanting to do a lot of sweeps, catches, and really try to work that and kind of get my clinch game in. But he ended up being pretty good at it. If you can see, he's starting to pepper me with those knees and beating me you know, in all those, all the right spots. I tried to get a nice front teep, going for the body right there. I kept peppering his front leg, but one of the main points with this, whole event is working on development, not really trying to kill your opponent. So I was trying to move around, kept hitting that front leg and really hitting that in the first round, um, getting a good stagger there and getting those kicks in. But I kept getting jabbed to the face. But the whole round when we were fighting, I really felt like I just kept getting smoked right every cross I got hit. Right about this point, I realized that I was pretty out of shape. Fixing up those, pads, I was like, damn, I am really not doing too hot. Go for a nice upper body. I got teeped pretty hard there and it knocked me out. Um, every time I tried going for those little punches and everything, he hit me with those teeps. And you could see right there where he's catching those kicks and really doing a good job of doing that. I was able to get a nice uppercut off that catch, though, which I think was pretty snazzy my own self. But, that front teep wasn't great. I got teeped pretty far away. Great job by him. Coming back to my coach, he could see I'm pretty out of shape, telling the same thing. When we're going through, he's saying to work that, that low kick, that low kick, that low kick, which in the next round, kind of totally forgot that. Totally slipped my mind. I was a little lost, I will admit. But here I'm noticing that pretty much every time I went to go throw a kick or a punch, he'd always hit me with those teeps or catch my kicks. My kicks were really slow today. And talking over with my coach, I was really trying to do, a lot of double kicks, but I just couldn't get my body to move. What he was telling me right there is to get that distance and work that range. I can do those jabs, crosses, everything. Um, but really starting to work my range and work my punches and getting everything going. But here we are going back in the next round. Now, right here is where I tried to think I can go for like a feint knee or a feint kick. That didn't really happen that much. You could see me accidentally kick him in the nuts. He kind of moved my foot over, and I just fully hit him in the crotch. Didn't mean to at all. Um, I'm trying to work what my coach was saying with the double jabs, crosses, breaking that punch right there out of the clinch. And you see I'm just getting peppered, and he's watching those kicks and getting ready to catch them pretty easily because I'm moving so slow. You see me try to catch that kick, and then he caught mine. I start jabbing him to try to get out of that hold. He goes and catches my teeps. Glad he didn't throw me there. Catches another one of my kicks. Go for a knee. And now we're back in the clinch. He kept popping me down on my left side, and I wasn't able to hit my punches. And started losing composure a little bit. Started swinging for the fences. Not the greatest. And I'm really winded at this point. You can see us both starting to slow down, and we're starting to go for a little bit of a slugfest. I'm taking a lot of hits, getting punched a lot more than I wanted to. And we start going and jumping back and forth in the clinch. I'm trying to move that hand and go back up to break his posture, but wasn't able to do that. Now coming here, I'm really really winded. Trying to fix my pads and get a little bit more time. We're touching gloves, going. Tried to go for that knee there, didn't get to work, and then now we're back into the clinch. I get the break and go with a right overhand. Need to keep my hands up a hell of a lot more, but I did get him with a hard jab there. Got me in that inside leg and staggered me a little bit. Yep, and here we're going to break again. Go back to my coach. Um, Starting to go over the same thing. He's pretty much telling me, hey, you did not do a single thing I told you to do. Didn't work any of those low kicks like I was trying to do. Completely forgot. In the middle of the fight, you just kind of forget pretty much everything. Uh, Everything just goes to muscle memory, just like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and hoping you can start hitting them. But I definitely need to start working my combos a little more, starting to get teep, make space, work my game. Watching back the fight and like everything live, it really seemed like a lot more of an even fight than I thought it was. At this point, I really thought I was just getting hit hard and losing it, but it did seem pretty even. One of the big things that I did notice that every time I'd go for a punch or go for a kick, he was able to catch it, or we'd have similar timings, and whenever I'd go for a hit, he'd teep me, and a teep is going to beat a punch every day. But now we're right back into it, going for that front leg, going for a hook. I was trying to do those front rotating hooks, wasn't really working that well. Going for a low jab right in the gut, same thing over. Tried to get a high hit, didn't really go the best. But that hook landed pretty nice. That one felt good. Same with that jab. I was getting some space and working it back. Starting to stagger him a little bit. I don't know why I tried to catch that. Now you can see we're coming back into that clinch again, trying to go for those knees. He's teeping me again and keeping that space, doing a really good job of doing that. Catching me with the overhand. My hands start dropping real low by the end of the fight because I'm just, at this point, I'm tired. I don't know why I'm doing these double switch kicks. But switching my feet up. I'm just trying to make something work. Try not to get bullied out of the range. But I'm trying to do these little switch feints, and I didn't work it enough. Got hit pretty good there. Trying to catch that other kick. I was really at this point trying to just almost muscle through it a little bit. I was getting pretty tired. Starting to throw more punch combinations because my kicks are tired. Trying to get in that clinch, even though, get those jumping kicks or knees. I got him pretty good a couple of times there, but he was able to keep hitting me good in the same spot, right in that left side with that right knee. You see me hit him pretty good there with a right overhand. It wasn't the cleanest, but it sure as hell hit. And here I think is probably one of the funniest parts of the fight. We both throw a right cross at each other at the exact same time. And now here, we're calling the end of the fight. It was honestly a really great match. He's just an awesome dude. Great person to spar against. If you want to call it a fight, you can call it a fight. But I'm just absolutely winded. But it really was just a great experience. He was super awesome. Really nice guy. I honestly can't say enough good things about him. I think this is one of the better fights that I've watched, not only at this tournament, but also just great experience to have. Now you can see us both, hugging it out. Honestly, love the sport. This is really just sport of love. We love to fight, but it was really just fantastic experience. And now since there's no real big winners, and it was mainly just a development sparring, we get graded and everything. The rep both raised our hands and to get those pictures taken and everything. But overall, fantastic, and thank you guys for watching.